Meet the secret monster devouring your money. Bora was saving up to buy his dream computer. He straightened his blonde hair, sat down at his desk in his gray shirt and red tie, and started crunching the numbers. But there was a problem. Even though he saved the same amount of money every month, the price of the computer seemed to be flying away. Bora just couldn't reach his goal. One day, at the ice cream shop, Bora got a huge shock. With the money that used to buy him 3 scoops, he could now only get 2. As he watched his ice cream melt quickly under the sun, he thought to himself, "Is my money melting right where it sits and losing its power, just like this ice cream?" At that moment, Bora noticed a gray shadow moving sneakily behind him. It was a masked, cunning thief. However, this thief wasn't physically stealing banknotes. It was destroying their purchasing power. The thief's name was inflation. It silently shrank the money in everyone's pockets, reducing the amount of goods and services that money could buy with each passing day. When Bora went to the grocery store, he saw the labels on the shelves constantly changing. A basket that was filled for $50 last year remained empty this year, even though it cost $100. The inflation thief hadn't just stolen his ice cream, it had stolen the amount of milk and biscuits he could buy too. Cost push inflation. Bora mentioned these experiences to Erhan the baker. Erhan explained cost push inflation to him. "Look, Bora," he said, "when flour, yeast, and electricity become more expensive, I have to increase the price of bread. When production becomes costlier, the price of the product rises as well." Demand pull inflation. Leaving the bakery, Bora saw a strange sight. A huge amount of money was chasing after a very small number of sneakers. This was demand pull inflation. If everyone wants to buy the same product, but there isn't enough supply in the market, if too much money chases too few goods, prices go up. Bora asked his aunt what he could do against this thief. Aunt Asla told him, "If you don't want your money to melt like ice cream, you must protect it against inflation. Instead of just hiding your money, converting it into assets that retain their value over time, like gold and silver, will shield you from this thief." "But that's not all, Bora," Aunt Asla added. "You must put your money to work by investing it. If you become a partner in successful companies and make smart investments, your money will grow faster than inflation." Finally, Zainab the engineer shared the biggest secret. Bora, the greatest enemy of inflation is production. The more goods are produced, the easier they are to find, and prices stabilize. Production is the heart of the economy. Bora now knew one thing for sure. Even though inflation was an invisible thief, financial literacy was his superpower. He was no longer just saving, he was building his future through investment and production. The invisible thief, inflation, was now terrified of the knowledgeable and conscious Bora. Bora was now much closer to his dream computer. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. See you in the next one!